Hey guys, Lonely Fanboy 4 here, and today, apparently we got the premiere of the second season of Equestria on YouTube, and to be quite honest, it's just what it is. It's just like the first season, but it's really nothing special. I know you can't really judge a first short for the next season, but at the same time, this is a short that centers around Spike. This is called Reboxing with Spike, and it shows that, apparently Spike has a YouTube channel, I think, and he makes a video about him unboxing something that he got online. Now, before any of you ask, I'm going to be doing mini reviews on the shorts because I think I have some kind of analysis on what the short has for what's going to happen in the future for Equestria. I don't think I'm going to be reviewing all the shorts, but mainly the ones that are completely interested to me. So, to be quite honest, for the first short, this wasn't really that good. Yes, I can understand that this is mainly focusing on Spike, who is the dog version and not the dragon version, but considering the fact that he isn't getting much attention since he made an appearance in friendship games, it really shows. No, really, it does. To me, there really isn't much effort into what they're going to do with Spike in Equestria. Yes, I understand that he's a dog, but the fact that you put some development in Dragon Spike in the show, why can't you do the same thing in Equestria with Dog Spike? I know this is supposed to be something very famous involving the fact that he has a YouTube channel, kind of like we do, but at the same time, it's just there because they need Spike to at least do something. Before I watched this, I had this open mind that they probably used this for an excuse of Spike making videos while he is all alone and while the characters go to locations like Equestria Land and the cruise. But at the same time, it just really makes Spike completely one-dimensional in this. I just think that having him completely making videos and completely doing the ideas on editing his videos and stuff like that is kind of an interesting idea, considering the fact that they're trying to do something very different, but at the same time, it doesn't continue of what's going to happen in the future. And what I mean by that is that Dog Spike really doesn't do anything really, really good when he's completely by himself. The only thing we know from him is that he is with a robot dog, and he's barely getting any screen time in Forgotten Friendship. He's not even Rollercoaster Friendship, and now we got this. And we pretty much know that he's not going to be part of Friendship Cruise. My biggest problem with this whole thing is probably the fact that, this is just mainly for comedy for the most. I know they usually do comedy, but I really didn't laugh once throughout this entire show from Spike. I'm sorry, but I'm not easily into laughing in one of the show's jokes because of how really lackluster how lackluster it was. Yes, it may be for kids, but at the same time, it doesn't take itself seriously anymore. I'm going to be making a separate video how lackluster franchises have become really low after the best sequels have come along. So, yes, it's going to be involving Equestria as well, and maybe My Little Pony. The reason why I wanted to make this video is because, apparently, this actually involves of my thoughts of the cruise special. Yeah, I still have some other ideas, and I really think that for what's going to happen in Friendship Cruise in the next 2 months, I'm starting to think that I'm probably going to use hope, but at the same time, there's an other side of hope that I'm really there's the other half of hoping that it could happen to make the fan service all the worth the wait. I understand we still didn't get any information about Friendship Cruise, but at the same time, I'm still really sick, even when we got the information back in July. Anyway, I should probably get back to the short. Like I said, it really isn't that funny, and just by watching this entire short involving Spike alone, it just shows to me that they really have nothing else to do with Spike in this. Believe me, I think that just trying to make him do an unboxing thing to something that he got online without anything else that they can do with him, like having some new relationships or something that they can do to make him completely different than his dragon counterpart. I think that at this point, I think that Spike is just probably the most useless character in Equestria Girls. No, really, I really can't even feel for him because even if he's a dog, you should at least have to put him some kind of effort into at least have him have a purpose. Let me show you the unboxing. And while I can understand that it's mainly what dogs react to, but at the same time, that's literally the best that they can do. It's just dog material that really doesn't even work for a short that is less than 2 minutes. Yes, for the first short of the special of the series, it's actually short than 2 minutes. And while there may be some references like, hey, this is kind of like his romance with Rarity, even though that this isn't the Spike that we all knew, which kind of works, but it just kind of feels really off. I just really don't know how to describe it. It's just that of what Spike is doing, like showing off his style and his YouTube channel and stuff, it just feels really off. And his unboxing is really, really. I know that I know people do some unboxing, but making an animated show about a dog unboxing something, even if he's Spike, but not the one that we all know from the show, really makes this completely awkward to say the least. Now, before you ask, I did watch some shorts from season 1, obviously, and I did enjoy some of them, and they were actually kind of humorous. But the problem with this short is that they literally don't even. They literally just need to figure out what to do with Spike in the Equestria Girls, and this is the best that they could come up with. I mean, really, they try to at least try to make him actually have a purpose. But if you're going to make him have a purpose, at least have him some kind of role or something. And the fact that he's just basically Twilight's dog and not an assistant really makes it hard for me to believe that Twilight actually makes this dog and just wants them to be and just wants a dog and that's it. She just makes Spike and that's it. From the information that we got from Friendship Games, that's literally the only backstory that we got. There may be people that, well, they could make a short about Spike becoming the dog and stuff like that, which kind of works, but considering the fact that they're focusing on magic corruption things, I really doubt that they're ever going to do that idea. I mean, they could, but it will probably be way more predictable and having the same predictable ending that magic isn't the answer to everything. If any of you guys are going to be requesting that I'm going to be reviewing season 1 episodes of Equestria Girls, no, I'm not. Because this is just mainly I just need to at least stay focused on what's going to happen in season 2 and the upcoming special that's going to be coming out in March, if I'm correct. I just think that watching the show alone, even if this is the first short, it really has a really lackluster start. And believe me, I know we didn't get any new information other than the fact that Equestria Ghost is back, but believe me, I'm pretty much sure that other than the shorts that we're going to get, I think that of what's going to lead up to, if I can't believe it's that friendship cruise, could be a really huge disappointment if it's going to take the same ideas and won't expand itself, which leads to one of my problems of the spin-off series being more lackluster and stuff, which I'll make a separate video to. By the way, I'm not going to give the shorts any ratings because, to be quite honest, you can't take a short or a holiday themed special seriously. But at the same time, with this being the first of season 2 of Equestria Ghost, this wasn't really the best. I can really honestly say that the season 1 premiere of Equestria Ghost was way better than this. No offense, but I still don't like Spike in the human world because he still doesn't do anything, to the point that I think at this point he's just basically there because a human world has a Spike. That's it. I'm really I just still have some hopes for what's going to happen in March. I mean, when they advertise the special, which I'm pretty sure that they will because apparently of what we saw in July, it's really obvious they're going to advertise it. And the surprises that they have better not be very lackluster or very disappointing. I pretty much know that they're going to take itself seriously by showing something that has been in my mind since I became a brony. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time where I make my rant of lackluster franchises.